Hey guys, today we're in Ocean City, Maryland on the boardwalk, and directly behind us is the Alaska Stand. This place has been here since 1933, 91 years, so it has to be good. It won last year as the best stand on the boardwalk. Their specialty is hamburgers. That's because they get fresh hamburger daily from a local butcher. You're supposed to have thick milkshakes. And we also heard they have outstanding chili dogs here, so we're going to try that also. So we're going to go over here and have lunch and show it to you. Might be a place you want to stop by when you're here in Ocean City. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
The Alaska Stand, fresh burgers, soft serve ice cream, frozen chocolate covered bananas, hot and fresh funnel cakes. Family owned since 1933. Right here on the boardwalk on 9th Street. Now the Alaska Stand has picnic tables you can sit at, or you can just sit in these benches or these benches all along the boardwalk and eat and look at the ocean. We're going to try to get one of these. Let's take a look at the menu, starting off with combos. It comes with a small fry and a 24-ounce drink. It comes with 3 standard toppings, and each additional one is 25 cents each. If you order the Big Alaska combo, you get a 32-ounce drink. Now, besides hamburgers and hot dogs, they have a BLT, a grilled cheese. They also have a grilled chicken, a Philly cheesesteak, a steak, and a chicken tender special. If you just want a sandwich only, here are the prices for that. Now let's look at the hot dogs and kids meals. The hot dogs are a 1/4 pound all meat dog. And since you're on the boardwalk, you have to have French fries and a cold drink to go along with that. And here's the list of the desserts they have, featuring fried Oreos, funnel cake, and different choices of ice creams, milkshakes, and smoothies. All right, guys, I'm here with Dennis, the owner of the Alaska Stand, and he's going to tell us a little history of the place and why we should stop here when we're in Ocean City.
Yeah, we are the original Alaska Stand, and we started back in 1933. We are the 4th generation working this business, and people know us for our burgers and have known for generations to come back. They continue to come back. I have people coming back for 50, 60 years for the same thing. And they tell us to this day that we keep doing it the same way. So that's what we strive for. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as well.
And you serve breakfast also sometimes?
That's correct, yes, we do. We've been serving breakfast for quite some time. We have breakfast platters, breakfast sandwiches, and pancakes, a lot of different various items on the breakfast menu.
And I know we're getting into the summer season. What are your hours going to be during the summer season?
Hopefully we're going to be able to go 8 o'clock in the morning till midnight. That's kind of back to the hours we used to work from years ago. So.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, thank you.
Are you excited about trying a fresh hamburger from the Alaska Stand? It's been here for 91 years.
I am excited. I mean, 91 years in business, that's saying something.
Picked up the combo with the hamburger. We get fries and a 24-ounce drink. What did we go with?
First, we ordered a Coke, and then we decided to do the lemonade.
It says it's ice cold lemonade.
That is a true statement. Very cold. I'm enjoying this. I'm glad you came back to the table and told me there was lemonade, because at first I said, well, let's just get a Coke. Lemonade's always better on the boardwalk.
It is. We always get Coke or Pepsi.
We do.
Something different.
It's a little sour, tart, and sweet.
Combination of everything.
Blends well.
Let's take a look at the cheeseburger. It just came out. Plenty of mayonnaise, toasted the bun. A lot of onions on there for you, Bobby.
Well, I like it.
Large pickles. Fresh burger. That looks great.
Smells really good.
Let's take a side angle look at that, Bobby. Well, hold on a minute. I'm gonna make you wait a little bit before you bite into that. How's that sound?
It doesn't sound good, John.
All right, go ahead and try it.
I can see why they've been around for 91 years. That is an excellent burger. It's juicy, a little crispy here on the edges. Reminds me of how my mom used to fry them up in the pan growing up. You have the toasted bun, the onions, tomatoes, cheese, everything's very good.
Guess it's my turn to try it now, Bobby.
Do I have to share this?
You don't really have to, but it would be nice of you. Because I'm drooling over here looking at that thing. I'm gonna go right at that pickle. Get a little bit of crunch. Just how you describe it. It's crispy on the edges. It's very good and juicy. I can taste that salt and pepper in there, but I get more of a pepper flavor than I do the salt. It comes through on that. Guys, this is an amazing burger. It does remind you of the old school hamburgers we used to have growing up. Great choice. Now they have a triple burger here that's called the Alaska burger. I think it's around $19. Maybe we should have got that.
I don't think I could eat a triple.
I don't know. What you couldn't eat, I could finish.
That's right.
Now, we could have got ketchup or vinegar, but we decided to go with the malt vinegar. It gave us a cup to pour it in. We could either pour it on the fries or just dip them. Might just dip them in there. Gave us like 3 packs. And let me show you the hot French fries. This is a small order that came with a combo. And there's a bunch more inside the bag. Probably enough to make it about that tall. Let's try one of these with nothing on it first. Seasoned to perfection with the salt. Just enough crispiness on the outside with that awesome potato flavor on the inside. Let's dip some of this in this vinegar. Gives it that extra tang. But I truly don't know if you need that vinegar. These are just that good by themselves.
We'll try one.
Go ahead and try one to show how many's left in this bag. Look at all those. You see
A lot
them?
in there.
There's plenty in here in this bag, and this is a small.
I took a bite of the fry with and without the vinegar. I don't think you need that vinegar. I agree with you, John. Seasoned well with salt. Fries are warm. Good potato flavor. Might need to wash that down with some of this lemonade.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried the lemonade yet. You're right, just the right amount of tartness. It's refreshing, it's ice cold. It's not fresh squeezed, but you can't really tell. It just tastes that good. And it's not overly sweet, just the right amount of sweetness to it. Really enjoying these French fries. Fill it back up from what's inside the bag. Wow.
There you have it.
Holy cow.
It's like starting all over.
It is. That's fine with me. Now that you're eating more of the fries, with vinegar or without?
I've been dipping them with the vinegar, but I really don't need it. I've been eating some with and without. I like the salty flavor.
Quick question then. So when we go home, we gonna still stick with ketchup and ranch, or are we going to vinegar?
I don't know. They just seem like you should eat the vinegar on the beach.
Now we're gonna head up and order our chili cheese dog. We were seeing that they have a creamsicle milkshake. I think we're gonna pick that up. There are your ice cream toppings. There's all the different sandwich toppings that's available. I'll come around and show that here in a second. Looks like they have fried cookie dough bites. Winner, the best of Ocean City 2023. Well done upon request only. Let's take a look at this sign over here. There's an omelet platter, voted the best of Ocean City. You got Philly cheesesteaks, your beach treats, just about everything you need. I went up and asked Dennis how much those hamburgers weigh, because they have that triple hamburger. Each hamburger is a 1/4 pound, so that would almost be a pound, Bobby.
Yeah, so one was enough for us.
One was enough. I could have eaten maybe a double.
But we did half that. I
We
could
did.
have eaten one of those small ones by myself.
And the grill that they're cooking that on is 30 years old, so it's probably seasoned very well. That's why that burger has such a great flavor. Let's see if the hot dog tastes like that. Getting a chili cheese hot dog, and I added onions on it for
Thank
you
you.
and some mustard. This is going to be a different way to eat a hot dog. Wait till you guys see it. Picked up the creamsicle milkshake. Look at that. That looks really good.
What I noticed before you take a drink of that, that straw.
Oh,
So that's probably going to be thick.
It says right there. See it?
Yep.
Thick milkshakes.
So they got the right size straw.
Got to have the right straw. What's going on these days when we're going to places and they have these little tiny straws?
That's why I always carry extra straws.
That's right. That's a thick milkshake, but it's not so thick you can't get it up through the straw. Get a strong orange flavor and the vanilla. So it's a creamsicle and you're tasting both. It's very good and it's a smooth milkshake. Try it real fast. Now, I saw all the reviews of this place before we came here, and all of them said you have to try their milkshakes, and it did not disappoint for me. Let's see what you think about it.
I know everyone's probably surprised we didn't get chocolate. We wanted to try something different today. It's very good. You got the orange flavor. You see all the milkshake. Glad we went with this instead of chocolate. This one's kind of refreshing.
It is refreshing on this beautiful
flavor.
day here. I mean, this is probably the best day we've had since we've been here. Just the right amount of wind, not too windy, sunny, getting to eat outside.
And it's very cold, isn't it?
It is cold, but it's a smooth milkshake. Almost reminds me of a custard.
Kind of like a custard.
Let's unwrap our quarter-pound hot dog. Now you can see it's on a sub bun. That's what we were talking about. It's different. We've never seen a hot dog on a sub bun. It's an all-meat hot dog. It's been split in half. Plenty of chili, onions, and mustard on it. It looks very good.
Bun is soft. I'm gonna cut this in half.
Oh yeah. Enough onions on there for you?
You know me, I can always use more onions. But
There's
that's
one that
pretty good.
fell. Let you have that one.
I don't know if we said it when we first showed you, but it has a slice of American cheese, not shredded. Soft sub bun. I like how they griddled the hot dogs. The sauce has a mild spice to it, nothing overly spicy, but with all that mustard, it takes that flavor away from it. Just enough to get a little spice to it. And the cheese, don't get a lot of flavor from that on that first bite that I had, but it's probably because of the sauce and the mustard. Great onions. Enjoying this.
I'm anxious to try this. One more look. Showed it to you a lot. Didn't skimp on anything that is on there. I'm going in for a second bite before I tell you what I think of it. First of all, the first thing you notice when you bite into it is how soft and chewy this bun is in a great way. I mean, it's just perfect. It's different than eating it on a hot dog bun, different texture. Then you get into the hot dog and that's a all meat hot dog instead of all beef. I'm always a fan of the all beef ones, but this one is still very good. Been grilled to perfection. It tastes all the condiments on here, including the cheese, chili, and the onions. Nothing comes through more than the other. They just blend very well. Even though this is a great hot dog, it is hard to beat that hamburger. That hamburger was just that good. Let's take a look at our receipt here at the Alaska Stand in Ocean City, Maryland. The cheeseburger combo was $16.76. Dennis gave us a 10% discount. That brought the total down to $16.07. Appreciate that, Dennis. Then we went back up and ordered the chili cheese dog, which is $9.20. The milkshake was $6.99. Grand total of those, $16.72. So it looks like it cost us around $33 for both these. We just left the original Alaska Stand here on 9th Street on the boards here in Ocean City. What did you think about it, Bobby?
I enjoyed that cold lemonade and that creamsicle milkshake. It was thick, had a nice orange flavor to it. The fries and the hot dog were both very good. But for me, the winner is that cheeseburger. You can definitely tell that is fresh hamburger. It was seasoned well, very juicy. Around the edges of the hamburger, it was crispy on that fresh bun that was grilled. Just reminded me of something my mom made years ago in a cast iron skillet. If you come here, definitely get that cheeseburger.
I think if you come here, you get a double cheeseburger. That's a quarter-pound cheeseburger, but I could use more. I could eat a half-pound burger from this place. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. It tasted like they just used salt and pepper as the seasoning, but you could really taste the pepper in that, and that just brought that all together. Bobby talked about how it was a little crispy, it was juicy. Just a good all-around burger. This place is known to have good burgers. Some people think it's the best burger in Ocean City. We talked to some locals while we were here. They said they just come out here to the boardwalk just to eat hamburgers from the Alaska stand. It's been here 91 years. That ought to tell you something. But I enjoyed the quarter-pound hot dog also, with just the right amount of chili and mustard and onions on there. But that sub bun they were using just added to it. It was so soft, a little bit of chewiness to it. It was grilled. Then you had the French fries that were done to perfection. They weren't overly crispy, just a great potato flavor. Dip them in that vinegar. Starting to learn to like that vinegar since we've been up here. We're going to have to start buying that and putting them on the fries when we're home. And now let's talk about the milkshake. It was a creamy milkshake. It almost reminded me of custard. There's a lot of custard stands here on the boardwalk. Had a lot of orange and vanilla flavor combined into that. It was as good as any milkshake I've ever had. And let's not forget about that ice cold lemonade. It wasn't fresh squeezed, but you couldn't tell. It just had the right amount of sweetness. And look what we got, a visitor just now.
It scared me.
He landed right here. This visitor just landed on us, Bobby.
I know, he kind of scared me for a second.
He wants to be in the video, so we are putting him in the video. How you doing? Now let's talk about the combo price. The combo was $16.76 on the cheeseburger, where you got the 24-ounce drink, fries, and the cheeseburger. If you would order all that separate, it would cost you around $21, so it's worth getting a combo if you come here. So I had a great trip in here. I see why everybody says this place might have the best burgers in Ocean City. And this is a place that we highly recommend you come to if you're in this area, and we're definitely going to come back here.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B have left the building.
In loving memory of Bob, the mayor of 9th Street, 1951 to 2017.
I think he wants to stick around.
We're going to add this on to the video we've already done from the Alaska stand because we wanted some ice cream. We happened to be walking by it. What do you got?
Chocolate soft ice cream on the cone. Very good chocolate flavor, and it's creamy.
I like what it looks like. It has a rich chocolate flavor, just like soft serve should. Bobby touched on it being creamy, and it is creamy. Glad we stopped here for this. There's a lot of good ice cream stands in this town. But this one's pretty good also.